The big dog for real. Yeah.
Smitty. We out here.
Y'all already know what we doing, man. We about to get that dub, man.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. It's a must. Yes, sir.
We're gonna bring them home.
Lehigh Valley, get ready. Devonta Smith and friends are coming back to Coca-Cola Park for their second annual celebrity softball game. Join them on June 10th for a fun-filled day, complete with family-friendly activities, a home run derby, and of course, the highly anticipated softball game. Gates open at 12 p.m. and the game will begin at 3 p.m. For tickets and more information, go to www.devontasmithsoftball.com.
I don't know. I don't think they went out. I think they go in Chicago.
This way, right around the corner.
Yeah. Real quick, please.
Oh, yeah.
For the best tight end in the NFL.
I mean, it feels great to win in front of all y'all. Keith Smith's going to get it done right after this. So be ready for a big game, a lot of scoring by our team.
Watch out!
what's your max bench and your max squat?
I don't do that no more. When I was in college, bench was like 475. The squat's probably like 7-something.
Bench 315. I don't know my max squat, but it's probably in like 500. Yeah, near there.
My max bench press probably like 3 something. Squat probably like 4 something like that. I don't got it.
My max bench 400. My max squat 6,000.
6,000, that's a record.
400 on the bench. Squat was like 500. Yeah, that was back in 2004. I don't do that anymore.
I'm gonna say my max squat's right there with Jalen at 605. My max bench is quite a bit lower than that. You know, my arms aren't as big as my legs. So bench is, you know, about that 405, we'll say. Still pretty high, but you know, we gotta work on it.
I played in Nebraska, so they used to put it on us at like 700, something. But bench is like 315.
I have no idea. Can I help you? I have absolutely no idea. I don't think I've done that since like my sophomore year of college.
Yeah. Nah.
I think that's it.
You like people. Like they, I don't know how to explain it. Can I curse? Like I like how they call people dick. I don't know, it's just, like there's no fan base like this, you know? They fucking up Santa.
There's just a few snowballs. And then the
Yeah,
guy
that's-
in outfit.
That's, like who does that? I don't know. I fell in love with the city, man, hearing some of the stories. In the 3 months I spent here training with Boots, man, I wish I would have been able to play here.
Terrell, what's your thoughts about Sean Desai's defense right now, headed into OTAs and then a few weeks in training camp?
Nah, we definitely looking good. You know what I mean? Just keep on staying consistent, keep on working, just building. You know, we got some new faces, but you know, we already got some old heads that really been locked in and better this whole year. So, you know what I mean? Just keep on balling, and we've been working hard this OTA season and then take it into the regular season.
What's something that he's been preaching to you, Coach Sean Desai has been preaching to you guys throughout OTAs as a first-year defensive coordinator?
Just really about technique. Everything's just about been really technical. Just the small things is going to make us into a great team later on in the season. Just punching at the ball, takeaways, and everybody just staying consistent of just playing together. And I think that's just the biggest thing that we took away from this OTAs, and now we're going to take it into this off-season and bring it back into camp.
Brandon, when you look
Devonta, you mentioned about Jalen Hurts. What has he been like ever since he signed that extension? Has he been more the same, just even keel, always ready to work?
He's kind of been the same, you know, especially coming off the loss that we had. You know, he's kind of like demanding more out of guys, demanding more out of, you know, the coaches and things like that, demanding more out of everybody in the building.
How's it feel to have your franchise quarterback almost set the culture for you guys?
I mean, that's what you want. You need a leader like that. You need somebody that's going to hold everybody accountable and somebody that people are going to listen to. You know, you have some guys that try to be that leader, but not necessarily everyone wants to listen to. I feel like everybody wants to listen to him, and everybody listens to what he said.
Any off-season throwing going on with you guys outside of OTAs, or not really, just trying to get into training camp?
He's up in the air. He say, come and get us, we come.
Messages via Instagram DM about him playing well, about his diet, nutrition, and the importance of McDonald's. And that is one thing that we have in common, which is why he has excelled at all he's done in life thus far.
So it's all McDonald's? What was the suggested meal?
Well, we actually eat the same thing, hotcakes with sausage in the morning for a game day. And he was great in college at Alabama, as we all know, and has continued here in the NFL at the highest level because of his nutrition and his choice of what he consumes.
Has he introduced you to Wawa yet?
What's that? Wawa?
Wawa.
Gas station.
Gas station?
Yeah, gas station. Like a Sheetz.
Yeah, I live in Miami. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that.
Devonta, you mentioned about Jalen Hurts. What has he been like ever since he signed that extension? Has he been more the same, just even keel, always ready to work?
He's kind of been the same, you know, especially coming off the loss that we had. You know, he's kind of like demanding more out of guys, demanding more out of, you know, the coaches and things like that, demanding more out of everybody in the building.
How's it feel to have your franchise quarterback almost set the culture for you guys?
I mean, that's what you want. You need a leader like that. You need somebody that's going to hold everybody accountable and somebody that people are going to listen to. You know, you have some guys that try to be that leader, but not necessarily everyone wants to listen to. I feel like everybody wants to listen to him, and everybody listens to what he says.
Any off-season throwing going on with you guys outside of OTAs, or not really? Just trying to get into training camp?
He's up in the air. He say he can come and get us when we come.
Devonta, what is the
What's your biggest takeaway from the 2022 season?
Being in the moment, getting to the Super Bowl, although we didn't, finish it the way we wanted to, just being in the moment, embracing it, knowing what it took to get there, knowing what we have to do this year to get back there, knowing that we're going to have a target on our back every game.
What's Coach Sirianni's message before going back into training camp to you guys as you guys finished OTAs this week?
Be in shape.
Devonta, what do you eat before games?
Bro, stop this! Why'd you do this? Why?
Have you been hurt yet since you've been playing? You know why? Because of what you consume. This one, he's like a rabbit. Ask him how many times he's been injured during his career. Breaking this, breaking that.
Now, but the stadium was filled to capacity today anyway, thanks to Devonta Smith. The Eagles receiver held his second annual softball game. Dan Mascartola was there for a really fun day at the park.
Feels good, giving back to the community, things like that, you never know who's looking up to you and things like that, the inspiration you are to people.
For a second consecutive year, the Devonta Smith and Friends Celebrity Softball Game took over Coca-Cola Park. A sellout crowd on hand on a beautiful June day. Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert put on a show early, kicking off the festivities with his second straight home run derby title. The softball game followed that up. Team Smith laden with Eagles players of the present and the past. On the other side, some familiar faces. Lehigh Valley products, Saquon Barkley, Jahan Dotson, and Kenny Yeboah. Dotson, team captain. Saquon went down swinging. Team Smith launching their way to victory on an afternoon full of laughs and gasps. These guys certainly had a blast this afternoon, and for the players, that's what this event is all about, and then some.
It's things like this that means a lot to guys. Just getting away from football, being able to do something else that everybody enjoys.
Us guys always want to support the Lehigh Valley any chance we get. Having Saquon and Kenny back here, it's really cool. And to have them on my team is even cooler. But that's what the NFL is about. It's a brotherhood. We all want the same goal. But at the end of the day, we're all brothers. So it's pretty cool to just create these relationships and be out here with the guys having fun.
From Coca-Cola Park, Dan Mascartola, 69 Sports.
They don't respect us. They don't know about our heart, man. That thing is beating your doggone chest right now. Whatever you